The Komodo dragon is the world's largest lizard, reaching lengths of up to 10 feet, 3 meters, and weighing up to 150 pounds, 68 kilograms. Despite the fact that this massive reptile cannot fly or breathe fire, the moniker dragon is not as far-fetched as it may appear. These are wonderful creatures that don't require flight or fire to inspire awe and admiration in us. Here are a few intriguing facts about Komodo dragons to help you understand their weird world. Number 1. Komodo dragons can take down enormous prey. Komodo dragons are massive animals, measuring as much as 8.5 feet, 2.5 meters long, and weighing as much as 200 pounds, 90 kilograms. It's no surprise they can take down animals as large as wild boar, deer, and water buffalo. To catch their prey, they use an ambush strategy. Matching well with the dirt surroundings of their island home, they lie in wait for unsuspecting animal to pass by. They then sprint into action, landing a venomous bite before the victim can escape. Number 2. They have impressive armor. Researchers at University of Texas at Austin examined the armor of a Komodo dragon, which is built of thousands of tiny bones under the skin, because they wanted to know, what would the world's largest lizard need protection from? They found that Komodo dragons have bony deposits in their skins, known as osteoderms, of many different shapes, which is unusual, but also that a Komodo dragon isn't born with them. Just as tree rings reveal the approximate age of a tree, osteoderms reveal the Komodo dragon's growth. They also found the answer to that nagging question. The only thing Komodo dragons need protection from is other Komodo dragons. Number 3, they're venomous. For a long time, it was believed that Komodo dragon's bite was so dangerous because of the massive amount of bacteria thriving in its mouth. As a scavenger beast, its bite must be filled with deadly microorganisms of rotting flesh and would infect and kill any victim. The truth, however, was discovered by Brian Fry, a venom researcher at the University of Melbourne in Australia, who found that the Komodo dragon is indeed one of the few venomous lizards on the planet. It wasn't until 2009 that the decades-long myth of how Komodo dragons kill was finally replaced with the truth, thanks in great part to Fry's research. Unlike a snake, which injects venom into a victim through its sharp fangs, a Komodo dragon's venom seeps into large wounds it makes on whatever unlucky animal it attacks. The animal may escape the grip of the dragon, but it won't escape the venom that it will eventually bring it down. By then, the Komodo dragon will not be far behind, tracking down its fleeing victim with its keen sense of smell. Number 4, Komodo dragons can eat 80% of their weight in one sitting. Not only are Komodo dragons big, but they have an appetite to match. When the massive lizards sit down to a meal, they are capable of swallowing as much as 80% of their own body weight in food. The huge feast and slow digestion mean that after eating, Komodo dragons will go lounge in the sun, with the heat helping to keep their digestion process working away. After the meal is digested, a Komodo dragon will regurgitate what is known as a gastric pellet. Similar to owl pellets, the gastric pellet contains horns, hair, teeth, and other bits of prey that can't be digested. Because their metabolism is fairly slow and they can pound down so much in a single sitting, Komodo dragons can survive on as little as one meal a month. Number 5. Komodo dragons are infamous for grave robbing. Komodo dragons don't always, or even often, hunt for their meals. Instead, they eat a lot of carrion. They can detect a carcass as far as 6 miles away. Unfortunately for humans living among the dragons, that can mean they feast on the recently buried. This has caused people living on Komodo to switch from graves on sandy ground to clay ground and add a pile of rocks on top of the grave for good measure. If you haven't subscribed to Wildlife Loft channel, you are missing out. Kindly do so now and turn on the notification bell icon to be notified anytime we post videos like this.